Hello everybody, this is PotterBrony and welcome to another death battle. As you can see, I'm using face cam this time. I've decided that to try to get used to this, try to get used to using face cam and the whole process of it that I've created for myself here. The whole process that I'm doing for myself here at any rate. For every death battle now, I'm going to be doing face cam reactions. There aren't, like, it's one every 3 weeks or so, one or two every month, so it's really not that often that I would have to do a face cam for this. Among other things that you'll be finding out later that I'll be doing face cam reaction videos for. But this time we have death battle. Wolverine versus Raiden, or Raiden, however it's pronounced, from, looks like, Metal Gear Solid. Now, I am a huge well, not a huge X-Men, but I am an X-Men fan. Wolverine is among one of my favorites. And I know nothing about Raiden, or however it's pronounced, from Metal Gear. Having only ever played one of the older Metal Gears, really I have no idea what this character is capable of and what kind of fight they're going to be able to give Wolverine. I'm going to be rooting for Wolverine, of course, but we'll see what this guy can do. So, let's just get it started. I've been looking forward to this all day. It's, you know, been really hard to not watch it during my lunch break at work. But still, let's just see what they have in store for us. So, let's get it started in 3, 2, 1, and go. Is this an ad or something? Looks like a new show. Looks like a new show from Screw Attack. Might have to check that out sometime.
Long-range weaponry are effective tools of destruction, but there's just something special about killing up close and personal with a blade, like Wolverine, the vicious anti-hero of the X-Men,
and Raiden, the deadly cyborg ninja from Metal Gear.
Okay. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
3 scratches, 3 claws. This is the mark of the Wolverine.
But before he was the
poster boy of
the X-Men, he was born James Howlett in 1886.
And he was the wimpiest kid ever. He was tiny and pathetic and sick all the time, but little James wasn't stuck in bed for too long.
As he grew up, James started to develop mutant powers, which gave him animal senses and rapid healing. But when the family groundskeeper Thomas Logan murdered his father, James learned he had a...
I love how they have to put that caption there.
Within.
Retractable bone claws? Old Thomas never knew what hit him, or more specifically, what stabbed him to death.
But Thomas used his dying breath for the oh-so-original plot twist. I'm your father.
Going from 2 dads to 0 in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, very original.
He took on the name Logan to poorly hide his identity and ran away from home with his childhood friend Rose. But then he accidentally stabbed her to death too. Damn, those things seem really inconvenient. Like a murder erection. Always popping up when you least expect it.
And when you don't want it.
Doctor. With his healing ability slowing his aging, Logan has lived over 100 years. He fought in both World Wars and Vietnam before joining a special weapons project called Weapon X. This is where he took the name, the Wolverine.
But like almost every other secret project ever, it was actually yet another horrifying super soldier project. Whilst there, Wolverine enjoyed such treatments as being cut open repeatedly, having his DNA harvested, and getting his skeleton a pimped-out chrome job.
Against Logan's will, a scientist named Dr.
Yeah, but that worked out to his advantage, didn't it?
With adamantium, a rare man-made metal alloy. Adamantium is extremely dense and stable on a molecular level, making it reportedly indestructible. Even Thor has a hard time breaking it.
And Dr. Scientist also hypnotized Wolverine to erase his memories and turn him into an animalistic killing machine. The result? Well, Wolverine went crazy and slaughtered everyone at Weapon X. So I guess you could say
as would be expected.
Turned out to be a complete success. Good job, everybody.
Yeah. Boy, does that not bode well for them.
And tangling with the Hulk, Wolverine was eventually discovered by the X-Men, who molded him into a real hero. Logan had finally found a place to call home, and a family he did not stab to death.
Old Wolvie's got more mutant powers than Kim Kardashian has butt injections. He has keen animal-like senses and expert tracking skills, can move faster than the eye can see, and can lift up to 2 tons. His adamantium claws can cut through almost anything, and conveniently, he never has to sharpen them. He's immune to disease, can resist mind control, and can fight for days without tiring. Oh, and for some reason, he can sense animals' feelings and talk to them, like some sort of bear whisperer.
He's equal in hand-to-hand combat with Captain America, and was skilled enough to tag Speed Demon, who runs faster than the speed of sound.
Despite all of this, his greatest attribute is his sheer durability.
Oh, fuck.
He's like Super Rocky.
Wolverine
and yeah, it'll grow back.
From Thor and the Hulkbuster, battled with Satan himself, and was once blown up with nothing left but his adamantium skeleton.
Think that stopped him? Hell no! He got back up and beat the ever-living shit out of the emo bomber.
So long as his brain's working, then he's good.
Jesus Christ! Can anything stop this guy?
Well, technically he has died a few times. He even used to have a deal with the Angel of Death to be resurrected should his healing factor ever be overtaxed. But eventually he gave it up in exchange for his soul. Yeah, this actually happened. However, according to Professor Xavier, leader of the X-Men, Wolverine's healing factor stems from his brain.
Right.
Get it? Stem? Like brainstem?
Whiz.
I'm the
No.
funny one. Just stick to being boring.
Anyway, this means Wolverine can be killed.
Yeah, that was bad and you should feel bad.
His brain. But seeing as his brain's protected by a thick adamantium skull, it's probably staying where it is. Still, there's a reason why Logan keeps getting into bad situations like these. He's a lone wolf and doesn't like relying on others.
Yeah, was that Spock?
Got a bit of a temper.
Tell Cyclops I made him a convertible.
Piss him off too much! Something snaps and Wolverine will enter the Berserker Rage.
In this state, Wolverine loses all self-control and ignores all pain, as he is consumed by the animalistic killer instinct instilled deep within him by Dr. Cornelius all those years ago.
My stars.
This must be from the anime version. I yet to watch it all the way through. I have to check that out again sometime.
Born in
Alright.
A young boy named
Let's hear about this one.
his parents and was adopted by George Sears, the future president of the United States.
Which sounds like a pretty good upside considering, except Sears was actually Solid as Snake, a traitor who manipulated world leaders to profit from the war economy. Oh, and the fact that he killed Jack's parents. I'm your dad now.
Being
Yeah,
the perfect parent,
as
he
if didn't
is,
see that one
Solid
coming.
enlisted Jack in the Liberian Civil War, where he became captain of his own commando unit in the Army of the Devil.
It's an army
It's
of...
not an actual army of devils.
Oh, damn it.
So disappointed.
A natural harbinger of death, Jack's high kill count earned him the nickname Jack the Ripper. He accomplished all of this, and he was only 10 years old.
Oh my god, could you imagine this kid during puberty? If it ever even hits. I mean, even 10 years later, he still looks like he's waiting for the old stones to drop.
Well, they had to sometime. After being abandoned by Solidus, Jack fell for a girl named Rose and eventually got her pregnant.
Jack was tormented by his past life and sought to right his wrongs by joining a special task force. With them, he teamed up with the legendary Solid Snake to take down some bad guys, destroy Jack.
This much I know about as far as
and even kill dear old foster dad.
from the Snake,
under his
Solid
awesome
Snake versus
Raiden.
Sam Fisher fight.
Except all along, he was actually being controlled by the Patriots, a secret organization manipulating the US from behind the scenes and bent on dominating the world.
Yeah, okay, hang on to your butts, because this is where things start getting out of hand. See, his girlfriend Rose was
As if these backstories weren't weird enough.
manipulating his life the entire time they were together. Women, right? But she was all like, my bad, I love you. And he was like, it's gay, let me put my dick in you. And then they had a kid.
Well, first she actually said she had a miscarriage and married another man to trick Raiden, but it was really to trick the Patriots.
Wait, please, the story is confusing enough without bringing that into this. Eventually, they got back together and had a kid. Can we please go back to talking about...
Yeah, just leave it alone.
Sure.
Now
One day
get back to his
he was captured by the
abilities.
Patriots and used as a test subject for exoskeletal enhancement surgery, transforming him into a superhuman cyborg ninja.
That's what I'm talking about!
As a cyborg, Raiden went from
Okay.
a force to be reckoned with to a nigh unstoppable killing machine. He is fast enough to outrun bullet trains and even run on walls.
And he can do shit like this.
You too, immortal.
No. I just don't fear death.
Alright, well that's impressive.
That's not even the half of it. Raiden is strong enough to lift and throw a Metal Gear Ray. While a Ray's exact weight is unknown when compared to a Metal Gear Rex, which weighs 557 tons, we can estimate its weight to be over 1,000 tons.
And that wasn't even his final form.
God damn.
Right, Raiden eventually got a newer, better cyborg body, which was even more powerful.
Strong enough to flip this giant thing, rip off its building-sized sword, and then fight a duel with it. And finish it off at blinding speed. I mean, what in the actual hell?
When he's not wielding building-sized blades,
Shit.
Raiden wields a high-frequency blade called the Murasama. Originally forged in the 16th century, the Murasama was re-outfitted with high-frequency technology. By creating a powerful current through the blade that vibrates at intense speeds, it weakens its target's molecular bonds, forcibly slicing through almost anything.
And
Oh, well,
if
that
that's
doesn't
not
sound
enough
good.
for you, Raiden can activate a super mode called...
And it sounds
Genjutsu.
awesome, but not
That
for
causes
Wolverine.
Raiden's perception of time to slow anywhere from 50 to 90%, giving him plenty of time to chop through his foes as precisely or as rapidly as he'd like.
He can take this a step further by deactivating his pain inhibitors. Allowing intense agony from wounds to envelop his senses causes him to lose himself in his old Jack the Ripper personality. This Ripper
So is
mode
that
rapidly
kinda like a
loses
Berserker
all of
Rage
his
type of thing?
Speed and strength.
Who's next?
But it comes at a price. You know, aside from the whole pain and sanity thing. These enhanced modes rely on a fuel supply, and using them burns through it at a rapid pace.
Raiden can only carry enough
Okay.
fuel to sustain these modes for a very limited time, and relies on absorbing more fuel cell electrolytes from enemy cyborgs.
Well, how limited a
His
time are we
blood is
talking
not
here?
natural, and must be changed regularly, like the oil in a car.
But still...
I am lightning. The rain transformed.
worth it.
Shit.
All right,
Okay.
the debates are set. Let's
So-
end this debate once and for all.
Let's just
Time
pause
for
it
death battle!
right now. Okay, so to talk about my predictions as far as where I'm thinking this is one's gonna go, it all depends on really. As I said, he seems Raiden, unfortunately, from my point of view, unfortunately at least, seems to have a counter or an answer to anything that Wolverine might be able to dish out. With the exception of, hopefully, his adamantium skeleton. That sword of Raiden's seems troubling to me. Is it... It says it they said it changes molecular structure to weaken... And it says it changes structures at a molecular level to weaken... Well, just about anything. Will the adamantium hold up to that? I definitely hope so, because I'm really rooting for Wolverine here. But unfortunately, based on everything that I've seen, with that really problematic sword there, unfortunately I think Raiden's gonna win it. So, hoping for one, but really think the other one's gonna happen. So, let's just see what happens. Let's just get it started again, and... Alright. In... Right... now. Alright, so got a cool like, 3D animated fight. That's cool. Looks like someone beat him there, huh? Yep.
Who the hell are you? Get out of my way.
Fat chance, bub. You're next.
Alright.
What?
Okay. I like that sight. Looks like his skeleton can hold up.
Gotta admit,
Stand up to it a bit.
that hurt.
I can cut in the flesh with ease, but... Alright, so he's recharged for how long?
I'm actually more
They never really said the limited time.
and that's saying something.
Let's dance.
Even his suit heals here. Why not?
No use hiding, bub. The nose knows.
Sometimes cheesy, but mostly cool one-liners from Wolverine.
What? I will end you.
Apparently that wasn't
Some
enough.
kind of cyborg.
Well, my bones are covered in the strongest metal around. Does that count?
Maybe?
I'll just have to swing harder then.
Now look who lost his sword. Okay.
Oh, ouch. All right, Terminator. Now you've got me mad.
Let's see what he can do against this. Of course, he's got that Jack the Ripper thing.
Shit. Not again.
Oh, he lost an arm.
RoboCop.
Look away for 1 second. That's what happens. And there it is.
This
Boy,
is
I don't like this tone shift.
It's time for Jack the Ripper to let her rip.
Oh, fuck. I guess I could cut through it. If he's got enough force behind that sword.
Oh my god.
Because of Wolverine's adamantium skeleton and stubborn healing factor, he was a...
Yeah, I knew the adamantium
despite
wasn't
Raiden's
invulnerable,
clearly
completely
superior
100% invulnerable,
He could
but...
have even kept it up until Raiden ran out of fuel, if it weren't for one important question. Could the high-frequency blade cut adamantium?
To answer this, we dug deep into Marvel Comics history and found Misty Knight, a lesser-known Marvel heroine with a bionic arm made of Antarctic vibranium. This anti-metal emanates vibrations which weaken its target's molecular bonds, exactly like Raiden's high-frequency blade. Like the Osama, this can destabilize and break any metal, including adamantium.
And while in Jack
Well,
the
that's
Ripper,
canon,
Raiden can
so...
strike with enough force to cut through buildings and machines built to survive nuclear wars.
With that much strength behind a sword like that, plus Raiden's speed and technology advantage, Wolverine's supposedly indestructible skeleton met its match.
Any way you slice it, Raiden just had the right gear for the job.
The winner is Raiden.
Unfortunate, but...
Time on
Oh well.
Welcome, everyone, to today's extravaganza!
I don't... Oh. Are you fucking kidding me? Mr. Satan? Really? Okay, who the fuck is this guy gonna fight? I'll find that out later, obviously, but they're not gonna show it now. Apparently they don't show the both of them anymore.
It sure is. Somebody could have used that buzz.
Really? Okay.
Hey, I'm Chad. I play Boomstick.
I'm Ben, I play Wiz.
And, what are you doing?
Raiden is pelvic thrusting in victory for killing poor Wolverine, which was sad.
Hercule is coming to the next death battle. I'm so excited.
Hercule Satan from Dragon Ball Z is going to be in the next
Alright.
episode, and you can find out who he's going to be facing by sticking to our social media. That's @ScrewAttack on Twitter and Official SA on Facebook.
Perfect. So go ahead there, like, follow, do all that fun stuff. And thank you guys so much, as always, for watching. You're going to break it. Tori's going to be pissed.
Alright, so... that was an entertaining fight. Entertaining battle. Seems that I called it, I guess. I don't like how it ended, but... Okay, I generally have to agree with the evidence that they've given a lot of times. Like when I really didn't like the outcome of both fight and rematch of Goku versus Superman. When they laid all the evidence out there like that, really there's no arguing as far as I'm concerned. A lot of people still want to argue with it. I guess I'm not as big a Goku fanboy as them. So yeah. Went pretty much as how I thought it would after I heard all the explanations. If that sword was able to cut through adamantium, which apparently it does, with enough force and power behind it. Yeah, so moving past that, going on to the next one. Hercule Satan? Really? I can tell it's probably not going to be the flashiest fight, especially if they're going to find somebody who is similar to him. And don't get me wrong, it's like, in the universe that he is in, he is a pathetic weakling. Were he a real human, he'd be one hell of a martial artist and probably world champion. But, you know, coupled with everybody that he knows, his son-in-law, his son-in-law Goku, even his daughter, everybody just outclasses him. Fuck, even Yamcha outclasses him. But who the hell are they going to get to fight him? And he really is just a well-trained martial artist, and that's it. There's like no special abilities there. Oh well, I'm rambling on that. That one just really kind of took me by surprise as far as they're going to have him in the next death battle. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed that. Want to thank you all for watching. So I'm just going to end this here. Take care. Bye.